Alright, welcome to a Foundations draft. Before we start, let's give a shout out to our sponsor 341 Trading. And we're looking at a fine pack actually, or let's just say a decent rare. Like the 6 mana bombs that don't do anything when they come into play are not as good as they used to be. Formats have gotten faster, removal has gotten better. That being said, I'm not gonna pick up a 12/8 over it, or like a sacrifice card, or any of the like top commons in here. So it's gotta be an easy Atali. Also Pridemate being very good, since white and like the life gain deck is very good, but I think I'm just gonna start the draft with Atali. Atali's still pretty good. Okay, we do have a rare here that I don't like particularly. We have a dinosaur. Actually quite decent. Other than that, there's not a whole lot in this pack, to be honest. So it's probably just a dinosaur. I don't see myself drafting this rare, or like the ghoul is also fine, but like with this first pick, I'm not really looking to draft an aggro deck, so let's start with this. Librarian is very good, like it's kind of like those 4 mana 3/3s that draw a card ETB. It's not quite on that level, but it's close. And there's also Llanowar Elves. Like with what we have so far, Llanowar Elves could actually just be better, but I think the power level of this card is just higher. There's also the +1/+1 counter synergies in green. So yeah, let's just pick this one up. Ranger is quite decent. Also do like Meteor Golem, especially if we're looking to ramp. Our deck is already pretty expensive, so since the deck is not going to be aggressive and this card is aggressive, I do think it's the Meteor Golem. Other than that, like the red-green cards aren't that exciting, other than like the Beast Ranger obviously being fine. But like the other colors are not that appealing either, so let's just take this guy. Bushwhack is a very good card. Like this used to be uncommon for a reason. Fixes your mana, it fights, it's like exactly what green decks want and need. Also do think splashing is decent in this set. There's a removal, but there's lots of removal you could splash, and it's not like a particularly good one. Ambush Wolf is whatever. It's gonna be the Bushwhack. Rexage is very good. So is the Unicorn. Since my creatures are already very expensive and very big, I don't think I really need that bonus, but it's a very good card. I've not played with or against the fishing pole. It's kind of decent though, but the Rexage is very good. Another Rexage, okay. Like Rexage is not great in every matchup, but it's can shine. But I probably just pick the Truffle Snout over it. I do think this card is very strong. Yeah, and since I already have one Rexage, I don't think I need to pick the second one that high. Red isn't open at all here. Maybe I still get into it, pack 2, maybe I can kind of splash Italy, but I'm not sure. Could pick up a completely off-colored land. Could pick up a Giant Growth, which goes well with the Truffle Snout and some of the other cards for sure. The other cards aren't doing as much. Might as well just pick this up. Ooh, next vintage round already about to start. I'm also playing the vintage challenge, so to switch back and forth a bit, I guess. I could pick up Guide to fix my mana, but I already have Bushwhack. My Courageous Goblin is kinda good. We already have 4, and Power 4 is also kind of the theme. Need any of these, so I'm grabbing there. The enchantment can also be decent, especially with green. And is probably a decent sideboard card. Not gonna play it in the main. And the fishing pole. Nobody likes fishing these days. Squire is a very good card. Really consider splashing this one. Even though, like, it depends on how many bushwhacks I get. Like, you really have to play this on 2 to have it be good. I could see the Scourge being better, actually. Like, we do have some things that generate tokens already, and it's a nice flexible card that you can ram towards, so I think we're just gonna pick this. I don't think we need the Shivan Dragon, because we already have like many expensive cards. Boomers can't pass Shivan Dragon. Saying, I don't know. I can, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like this thing. Could also pick up the Squire, to be honest. No, let's just pick the Hydra. Slackstorm. Slackstorm fits this deck really well. Gives you some time to do whatever stuff you want to do in the late game. You don't have enough counters to make Inspiring Call work. We would need some white cards to do that. Could see myself picking up Grow from the Ashes. Omniscience unfortunately isn't worth anything. There's also a land that would help us splash black. I think actually the land might be better here. We get another power 4 guy here, which is always great in this deck. Like, it's also a great defensive card. Don't mind that. Switch to vintage for a moment. Reveal our companion. Into the draft. Always be double queuing. Now, let's see if I manage to not time out in vintage here. I guess that's part of it when you double queue. I wouldn't mind getting some more removal. Like, we already have the Bushwhack. Bushwhack's fine. Removal. It's 10+10 and Vigilance. Look at those curls. I don't think this is what I want for this deck, even though... Do I have Tramplers? I do have one Trampler. This doesn't trample. How come? This should trample. This one has Menace. Like, it's still a core set. Some finishers. Yeah, come on. Let's take those core. I think the right pick would actually be the 3-1, but hey, gotta have some fun here, right? Deals combat damage to a player. We get elves. And he has Menace. Is that good enough to splash? Like, we have Bushwhack Giant Growth to somewhat clear the way. Yeah, I might try this one. Ooh, Ruby. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Ruby's great for that deck. Everything we want and need. Good old Juggernaut. Is Juggernaut still good enough? It's not as good as it used to be, but... No, I think... maybe the Goblin is just better, actually. This one's fine, though. Like, getting 1/1 tokens sounds kinda appealing with the proportions. I hope I don't have to play double growth from the ashes. Yeah, this card is absolutely playable. Green still being absolutely open. I think the deck overall is open. Don't know about this splash just yet. Keep. Erase the past. Not what we have been looking for. So it's between a Dragon Trainer, provides 2 bodies for the proportions, also comes with a 4/4 flyer. It's kinda good. Then there's Snakeskin Whale, so being decent, and Llanowar Elves. We already have some 5s, so I feel like Elves could just be more important for what this deck is trying to do, even though it doesn't go that well with Slackstorm. That's for sure. Yeah. I think what this deck needs is 1-drops or low drops. Oh. Looking at the deck now, it could actually turn into something rather aggressive. Haster or Burst Lightning? I think Burst Lightning is probably more important here than a double red card. I think double red is a problem. So let's just pick the Ranger here. Yeah, maybe I can hide the ashes and the splash. Yeah, this looks decent. Like, I already have 23 cards. Like, all of the cards I have are decent. I don't want a colony, I think. Probably 1 giant is good enough here. I think I want 17 lands plus a Llanowar Elf. Here we do have removal. Removal that even comes with a +1/+1 counter. So good pickup. Not sure if I want to play the Rexage main deck. Rattler is good if you're aggressive. This card's good if you're looking to get some tickets. Question is Shivan Dragon just better here? Like, Shivan's still a house. This could also go to the sideboard. How much value is the Bolt Wave still? 30 cents, no. Let's just pick up the good old dragon here. I'm gonna pick up another goblin. A decent card. Like, I do have some elves. Snakeskin while wheeling. Also very good, like, green is wide open. So I think I'm gonna move those to the sidelines. Don't need any of these. Actually not sure how good the Scourge even is now, but it's gonna be good enough. Probably cutting the Prowler. Kinda like where this is. And it's gonna be 10, 10, 7. And we do have a deck. It's a keep, but not a spectacular one. I think if I'm under draw, I might just cut a land usually. Because I have like 20 mana sources in my deck with the Bushwhack, the Ruby, and the Llanowar Elf. But the deck is also very expensive, so... Cool. I like that artwork. Like one of the old school art styles. It's Paolo Parente. I think Paolo had one of the earlier arts in this game. Oh, Masticore and Charge Phoenix. His signature, let me see. Don't see a signature. This card. Like I'm not sure if I actually like his art, his style of art, but I think it just gives me some nostalgic feeling to see another card from him. And I kind of like that there are like different art styles in this game, and not every card looks the same. Let's see. As well, yeah. As well. Oh yeah, this one didn't really look like a Parente art. Yeah, I guess we do pass. Good old Truffle Snout. It's a cool card. I think Magic can always use more boars. Really? Don't mind trading for a trick here. Okay. Getting closer to the good ones here. This one doesn't eat artifacts, does it? Yeah, just creatures. Right, you have another one. It's good that this cannot eat food. It eats bones instead. That's pretty strong, I guess. So probably want to play this and then fight the boar. Or fight it rather. Then probably just trade here. At least he untaps as soon as he hits the battlefield. Oh, come on, this one too. They have lethal. It was a pretty decent draw from my opponent's side. A pretty poor one for me. It's taking them so long. Is it really him or is the program just lagging as well? Do you see the line, opponent? Do you see it? That works. Yeah, this should still work. Still keep. Not a great one, but I think I have to keep this. Yeah, thanks for waiting on this one. There are some days where it's just not as fun to play Magic. I feel like today might be one of those. It's kind of interesting. I think I'll just play this. Do the double play next turn. The werewolf dies for me. Should probably do this now, like... Probably should do this as well. Like, they don't have a trick because they didn't use it on their snout, I think, but if they have a removal and I do this as an instant, they can really just blow me out. Okay. Like, this might incentivize them to trade. Then if I play post-combat Dino, yeah, that'd be good. Actually fine. Another ghoul. Or... I think I'm not gonna attack here. Wait for another turn and then attack with everything. Playing the land was bad. I have the landfall, guys. My deck. Hopefully it doesn't really matter a ton. Since attacking with Atali usually does it. Yeah, here's the landfall guy. That was the wrong one, but... I want Slack Storm on the draw. Like, I do want to cut a land, that's for sure. Could add a Slack Storm. I would add another mountain. Now this is an 8/8 base. Nah, that's not good. Like this I have 8. Like 7 and the bushwhack are 8. Is 8 enough for Slack Storm? It's not really. Did they have any artifacts, enchantments? Other than food, they did not. Maybe it's just Knarlit colony. Yeah, colony could be fine-ish. So it triggers the Hydra. Some synergies. Okay, vintage about to continue. Your opponent timed out in vintage. Okay, well I almost timed out as well because I was double queuing. With some decks you just shouldn't double queue, and infinite turns is one of them. You were the last match, that's why it took so long. Shame on you, Hampus. So, what's wrong, opponent? Would be nice to top 16, but I think that chip has sailed. It's rather gonna be top 24 if I win. So let's play some vintage then, I guess. Okay. Maybe not. This hand. Like, I guess I still have to keep it. If I find a creature it might work, but... Okay, it's good. Really love that card. Glad they reprinted it. Okay. Empire Bear. Please don't kill my 3-drop. It's fine. I think I want to play this first and not offer the trade. Zombie. Yeah, let's just play more dudes. We'll probably have to kill the rare at some point. Both. Okay. I think I'll just kill the boar and attack. Or a bunch. Mm. 13, 16. It's not quite lethal. It's close. Should have played this pre-combat to deal another one. I'm not. How does this one trample? Why does this one trample? As it doesn't. Does it naturally have trample? Okay. Right. Whew. That's a mulligan. I guess that's a keep. That's on a mulligan as well, so this might be fine. Let's just not draw more forests. If I find red mana here, this draw is actually quite good. This doesn't make it better. Like, my draw is bad, but opponent's draw could be even worse. Vessel. I don't want to attack into that. That's a problem. Like I'm 2 mountains away from actually being what in this game. Don't think I should block. That's a good card. Yeah. That's pretty good. I would love to draw red at some point. On a trade. Oh. That's something unfamiliar. Red mana. Still Italia our way back into this game. Hmm. I don't know what our opponent is holding, but I do think killing the bird probably good in this spot. Not a forest, please. Not a forest, please. Anything else. Anything else. Something. Essence Scatter? No. No clue what our opponent is holding there. Like if they had removal, they would have played it before. Killed me. Maybe they're splashing another color. They have like 5 cards in their hand. Okay. They already spent 1 Eaten Alive. They do have another one though. Gonna sack their fairy, kill a Tali. Yeah, I do have a problem. Like I still have that other rare that gives my team +10/+10 if I find like the landfall giant first. That might be a way towards victory. But things are looking grim. I feel like my draws have been quite unlucky as well. Maybe I kind of misbuilt the deck as well. Don't know. Like Meteor Golem is probably not the right card for this deck. It's pretty good here. Campus Guide. Yeah, this is a somewhat scary discard, because it means they have all the mana they need. They're not splashing and they're not holding lands. Okay, they do have one splash. What are they holding then? Double white cards. Just like counter magic and removal they don't need. Now I probably have enough mana. Yeah, this like this one removal spell is just GG here. Yes. So I think I want to take out this guy. I feel like Prowler is better in the matchup and overall. I'll have a 9/7 mana base with Bushwhack. Better. Kinda like the Prowler actually against them. I think it might be better than Shivan. Did they have something for Rexage? I don't think so. Hmm. What else? What else? Maybe it is just Shivan. Maybe on the draw. The player they want some more twos. I want to win with the squirrels. This looks so sweet. that's probably just too slow. It's an interesting card. Wonder where this could be good. Would be good in Duskmorn with the survivors. Probably not so much in this set. Haven't seen much artifacts or enchantments. Guess white has the Oblivion Ring. Against white it's probably good. Or at least better. That's one of those hands. I do think it's a keep. This could go very wrong. Yeah, but if we draw something good within the first 3 draw steps, we do have a decent curve. I wouldn't mind drawing the 4-2 doggo. Yeah, I guess this hand is fine. This isn't too much. Get in there, gobos. Give me a 4, give me a 4, give me a 4, give me a 4. That's not bad actually, but next turn we have this, then everything has trample. Or like, this has trample, those have menace. Gonna be a good turn 4, 5. They're looting. Maybe second to kill this one. It's not gonna do much here. Okay. Is there anything else? Actually, I do like this configuration more. Or especially against this opponent. I do think Meteor Golem and Shivan Dragon have their matchups where they're good, but not in this matchup, they don't. I wonder if the proportions are good enough, but they might. They might be. I always thought that was the green multi-kicker spell, where you pay 2 and get 1 counter, until now that I read it. Does that look similar? Oh, see. So that's the one I thought it was, and that is the actual one. So this is it even the same artist? No, it's not. But it's like the bear with the horns. Yeah. They're basically the same card, so. Okay, let's go. Good hand, good hand. We're back on mono green. So be it. Red would be good in this hand, but yeah. Still have 2 more draws. Yeah, of all possibilities, we find the stupid squirrels. If we find red or bushwhack would still be very good. If we don't, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, that's problematic. Like, maybe if we can pressure them enough, can finish them off at some point, but not all of these. Splash. Just play this first. Even though I don't get the morbid trigger. Okay. They're not doing much here. They can spend their full turn and mana to draw some cards. Do they have the counter? Or do they just draw a card? Draw a card. I think I want the counters on the ward guy. They do have the 1 mana removal, but they have to sack something. Doing quite well without red, I suppose. They could have the demon now. It would be fine, but not great. Yeah, this is the demon. The costs taking them so long to pay. What do I discard? Probably just the rare. Yeah, it was obvious that I'm drawing the land now. Take it. Okay. Wonder if it would have been better to play the other creature. 7. What do they have? Like another demon is not good enough. They'll just die. Except for if they sacrifice their demon number 1. Yeah, it was wrong to play this guy here. Should have played the ranger. The ranger also gets the bonus from the elf lord. This one triggers off non-creature spells. Oh, that's pretty good with the arbiter. Yeah. Would have been better to play this first than the elf. I guess it wouldn't really have mattered. Since they probably just have another spell. Yeah, they already have it, so. Mono green it was again. It's kinda unnecessary. See if we at least can. Gosh. Continues. His hand on the other hand side has much more potential. Yeah, but what are these draws? Enough lands now. Yeah, Shuffler's not at our side today. It happens and it sucks. This was a good top deck though. Not gonna complain. Trade, that's fine. Then we put a lot of pressure on the field. Like, hopefully they just tap out for a big blocker now and somewhat afraid of open mana. Maybe I can just turn things sideways. Let's see what happens. Raid is a good start. Then it's still 10 damage, I guess. That's good. Like, this one is very hard to apply against my opponent. Instant speed removal. Maybe I just have to, like... Okay, they... No. No. We could just very well die this turn. Mm. Okay, what else do they have? Yeah, that's not good enough. close one. Yeah, so we have another matchup where like Meteor Golem doesn't do enough. We're on the draw, so we're cutting a land as well. Bringing in the Prowlers. Yeah, maybe I should just main deck them with the goblins we have here. Firebrand actually looks quite strong against them. They have multiple 2-1 flyers. Also don't know about proportions and blow. And colony as well. Maybe something like this. Yeah. Maybe these are just not the dynamics for the squirrel rare. I still think the thing is fine, but there are matchups where it shines. Maybe like the life gain deck, something like that. Mono green it is again. Yes. Oh. Yeah, let's go with the snout. He might very well just be pumping this guy next turn and then next turn have the double play. Playing against the combo deck. We're not spending 4 mana into Open a Braid though. But a Prowler will be very good here unless they have Essence Gather. Yeah. Still fine, they only have 3 cards left. Bounce is pretty good here. They have 1 card left. I feel like we should be able to beat that. What's this? Oh, really? That's bad news. It's bad news for the home team. Just one added tiger. All the tigers. So let's start with a fight. Then have a goblin and a ranger and just overrun our opponent. And we're gonna grow goblin. Discard Light Shell Duo, that's not a good sign. Yeah, I need to bring Rex H against them. Yeah, attack. Please do attack, good sir. No. Hmm. Maybe. If I find a removal here, I can bash for 5. We still need to try. Just that. I just had the squirrel rare. It might be. Or that would be an out. Would have been. A landfaller would also be. Oh, that's so close. That's so close. So close. Yeah, get in here, XH. I don't know about blow, but I just feel it's not good enough. Yeah, this looks better. That's a good one. I think this might be fast enough to get there in time. It's a shame Ruby isn't an elf, but That would be against the lore. I just killed their firebrand? I think I do. No scatter, please. Yeah, my draw is still pretty insane. Ugh. It's a very mean top deck. They're not shooting it. I don't really get it. Like if I draw a giant growth or something else. Maybe I should have forced the trade here. Okay. Let's see if they can deal with a 5/5 without white mana. Hopefully not. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's decent. Alright, we got there. 3 boosters added to our collection. It was a rough ride. But yeah, somehow we managed to get there. So, since we're still trying to go infinite, what does that mean? It means... Sandy car? I don't want Sandy car. Oh. Here, that island thing. Okay, here we are. Yeah, that's probably like combined 10 cents. And here we're gonna get like 7 tickets maybe. It's gonna be -5. Eight tickets even. Oof. We're rich, we're rich. Not really. That means our ticks balance, our new ticks balance is +76. We're still infinite, but it's not easy to go more infinite with this set. So well, thanks for hanging, and see you soon.